You're listening to 24/7 Miami Radio.
Welcome to In the Bleachers. Actually, we're in the car.
Driving to the Bleachers.
Driving to the Bleachers. This is Louis.
It is true.
And here we are in the Bleachers, where we talk about a lot of different things. It's not only sports, Drew. I was thinking about the title of the show.
Yes.
And to me, it's supposed to mean something like where you're hanging out in the bleachers and you find your friends and you hang out.
Yeah, like high school. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're just hanging out. Hey, what's going on? Hey, I'm gonna be downstairs at the bottom of the bleacher with my girl.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? I've got to take that trip once or twice in my life.
So if you hear any bumping or any moving or car noise or anything like that, it's because we're actually in the car. We're in a car. We're recording it. It's studio space is very premium.
At a premium
price out there. So
we ain't got no premium money.
We got no premium money. So we're being very creative here, and we're putting this together here. So I hope you enjoy our rants and raves of
horn blowing.
Horn blowing. Yeah, watch out for that car. Anyway.
Yeah, right.
So let's talk a little bit about let's see if we can get into it because I have not been watching March Madness.
Oh yeah. It is this is probably the best year I've ever watched it, and I haven't watched it fully as far as the whole game. I've caught bits and pieces, but to me this is the best year. And you ask why? You ask
why? Why?
Excellent, good question. Glad you asked. Basically, the reason is because it's not predictable. You have a couple number ones drop off. The biggest upset in Madness history happened. And these little teams are eating these big teams up, which goes to tell you that the way of the talent in the United States is going, it's moving towards the little teams because not everyone could be at North Carolina, not everyone could be at the University of Virginia, not everyone could be at Duke. So those that don't make it, come back to show you why you should have picked me.
Now, doesn't this play into the thing about the controversy of the NCAA and the FBI and about trying to get players and to bring them to certain schools? Doesn't this play all into that? Where that's not what really makes championship teams. It's the smaller schools can also win it.
I think so. I think the way that things have been going before, it's like frozen till the FBI leaves, and it might go back to the way it was before. But I think they're trying to just be quiet under the radar and let things go naturally. And now you see. Well, these small schools will come back in and beat these guys up.
All right. Well, again, we're still not at the Final Four.
No, we're at 16.
But it does feel pretty good watching these.
Yes, it does.
These other schools that are not big names winning up there.
Yes, like for example, UMBC, which is from my neck of the woods, University of Maryland, Baltimore County. They beat the number one team in their division, Virginia, which is just down the road from them, pretty much. And it wasn't just a buzzer beater like with Loyola over Miami. This was a beatdown. They beat them by like 20 points, something like that. So, in my opinion, if you get beat that bad, you got beat.
Yeah.
And no one wants to lose. But if you want to lose, to a team you feel worthy to. And this guy's sitting up and they're all crying because they lost. They lost to the 16th seed, which has never gotten past the first round ever.
Wow.
And now, these guys are going in. Now, they did lose to Kansas State, but hey, they're supposed to.
Okay, but they did knock off a big team. Okay, so yeah.
They knocked off a big team, and that changed everybody's bracket, including yours truly.
Bracket busters.
Basically.
So now, another thing too, because I was listening to other sports radio shows.
Yeah.
And some of them were saying, is this again like hockey? You know how hockey, the regular season, what is it for if it all gets jumbled up in the playoffs? Does it mean anything? Because I think Michigan State had won 30 games or something like that.
It doesn't mean a thing once you get into that bracket. It's all new, baby. It's only the one that goes undefeated wins the whole ball of wax. Everybody else, they've lost. It's pure and simple. No, but I think it's good because now people know about UMBC. People know about Loyola of Chicago. People know about these rinky-dinky schools because they're upsetting these big guys.
And I've been hearing that Syracuse was not supposed to make it, but they made it, and they're winning.
Yes, Syracuse beat
Michigan State, right? Izzo?
Yeah. Oh yeah. So look, Michigan State was supposed to go far in a lot of brackets. Michigan State. This is the home of Magic Johnson. Michigan State lost. So it truly means that any given Sunday, with lack of a better term, anybody can win.
True.
Sunday. And I think playoffs are for a reason. Very rarely do you have the number 1 seed winning all the whole ball of wax.
Yeah.
Very rarely. Usually it's like number 2 seed, 3, maybe 4. But sometimes they'll win it.
I'll be honest with you. See, I don't follow much of the college sports because this is my take on it, right? Again, this is my take. I could be wrong. People could disagree with me. I don't like watching future accountants and lawyers playing basketball because maybe of course you'll get a superstar in there somewhere.
Let this guy go for so long seconds.
Yeah,
I want to die today on this road.
But so I don't get that into college sports. Fine. But
wow, really?
I know. With that being said, I don't usually get into the final to NCAA until the Final Four. I'm one of those guys that catches up to the last.
And that's okay. That's not bad. That's fine.
Like I'll watch those 2 games and then of course the last championship game, and I'm like, oh okay, where's that at? But I see the hype. I hear the news about all these small teams winning, and small schools team winning, and it's pretty exciting. But I still don't buy it until I see it in the Final Four.
It's the energy, man.
Like I think.
Remember,
a few years ago we had like two teams.
Yeah, you had VCU that no one even knows where they're at. So you never know who can play and who gets there. But to me, college sports is a lot better than pro sports because they're not playing because they have a paycheck. They're playing because they're playing to get to that paycheck. They know they have to have their number 1 game all times, and they want to get to that next lead. And so sometimes they're playing for pride, big man on campus, that whole kind of thing.
And also to get recognized too, right?
To get recognized, exactly.
Because this can lead to NBA draft, right?
Oh, of course.
I mean,
but think about it this way: what scout would have paid attention to the University of Maryland, Baltimore County?
Exactly.
What scout would have paid attention to that coach? Maybe that coach gets a better job at another school down the road. Everyone's showcasing themselves, and these guys are playing their hearts out. That's why I will always be for that these kids in these schools get paid somehow. There's a way to do it. They just don't want to do it.
Which is what we talked about one time.
Yeah. That's why I will always be for these kids to get money. Because these kids bring in money.
Yeah, they are. They are bringing in money to these schools. And look, and even here's a perfect example. These smaller schools are bringing some attention to them now in the
biggest nationwide tournament in the planet.
Exactly. I mean, and like you said, yeah, it's true. When would you see these games? You wouldn't watch this stuff on a regular season.
I live in Florida. I'd never see a UMBC game. Well, I'll be damned if I don't try to find one now. And then maybe there's a kid in Maryland that says, you know what? Maybe I will try out for that team next year.
Yeah, that's true too.
Maybe I will. And that kid could be the next Iverson.
That's true.
Play for Georgetown.
That's true.
You never know. He can play something. Anybody can play.
Okay, so now that we've gotten past the Cinderellas out there,
yes.
I mean they're still in play. We're at Sweet 16 now, aren't we?
We're at Sweet 16, so I think that the dust is off. The luck is gone, and you're dealing with now more stable teams. That the ones that are known.
Let's talk about the real stuff. Who's gonna be the Final Four? Who do you think?
I can't tell you. And the reason why I can't tell you because I got to see them how they're playing.
It's still too iffy.
It's still too early to tell.
Okay.
With all the big boys shook up.
Yeah.
North Carolina gone.
Yeah.
The Tar Heels are gone. Michael
Yeah.
Jordan's team is gone. I gotta look and see what's left there. I can get back to you if we got time on this trip. Who else? Kansas is still in, I believe. I believe Villanova's still in it, right?
Yes.
I believe Villanova's still in it. With North Carolina gone, Duke is still in it, I do believe. So you got some names that are familiar, and you got some others that are not. Kansas State.
So the big names are still in there.
There's a couple big names still in there, but who's to say they don't get picked off next?
True. So it's exciting then.
Exactly. You see my point. Go ahead, big dog. I ain't gonna block you out. So you see my point.
Yeah. This is our segment here in the bleachers. We're in the car.
Yeah.
So if you hear all this noise of movement and everything, it's because we're in the car. So again, we record these episodes and these little clips of episodes. So yeah, thank you for watching or listening for watching. What did I say watching for? I feel like
I'm not sure.
I'm about to say, wait, where's the camera? Thank you for listening, and we'll be right back with another segment right after this. After what?
After that.
After that.
After that.
Yeah.
24/7 Miami Radio.
We are back. This is In the Bleachers. I'm Lou.
Andrew.
And that's true. And here we are. We're in the bleachers inside the car. So we're back here for, I know those people riding at home and following us. This is segment 2, by the way.
Segment 2.
As I say in the business.
Sure.
So let's talk about movies.
Yes.
Okay, now I was mentioning to you a few minutes ago about how there's a place going to be an AMC in Coral Way here in Miami.
Yes.
That is going to be hosting to watch all the MCU movies leading up to the Avengers, the new movie coming out, Infinity Wars.
Wow, it's a lot of movies.
So I've heard it's going to be from the price range of I think $50 to $75 to do that.
Cheap. Believe it or not, it's cheap for 18 smart movies.
And it's going to be 31 hours.
31 hours.
Now, in the past, when the previous Avenger movie came out, I know someone that did do that in Orlando.
Yeah.
So just think about it. They had to drive 4 hours from here in Miami up to Orlando.
Sit for 30.
To sit for 30, well, less, right? 29 hours, I guess, right? To watch a movie or watch the premiere of a movie, but watch them all. His experience, he told me, was that some people were sleeping during Iron Man, and some of the Hulk movies, and then of course, they were awake for other ones. So, would you do this? And I know you're a fan of it, and you're wearing a Hydra necklace.
Yeah, Hydra. I am a big fan of the MCU. Would I do this? No. No, because I am no longer, that young kid I used to be. The young kid that stood overnight in line for concert tickets.
Okay. But again, it won't be like some nasty old chair. It'll be some nice, comfortable chair.
I know. I just don't have to. I got more responsibilities now, so I can't do that. I would like to do that, but that's a lot of time.
It's like, where's Drew? He's at the movie theater.
Basically,
that was 2 days ago.
He's still there. But for younger fans, younger kids, I go for it, man. This is the day and age now where you don't stand in line to buy concert tickets overnight. So this is the next closest thing.
And you know what's funny? And if you like Black Panther, they'll have Ant-Man before that, won't they?
Yeah, Ant-Man will be before Black Panther.
Oh, okay, so and then Infinity War.
Then Infinity War, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, well, you get to watch Black Panther again, which I enjoyed that movie.
That was a great movie.
So
it's funny how people are making a big deal about it, and those conservatives, they made a movie with all black people. How do they feel we made a movie with all white people?
Oh my God! You do already.
Exactly.
I was watching some review of this on PBS. They were talking about if you want to see a fantasy movie, see Black Panther. I'm like, whoa! I mean, I know it is. I know it's comic book. I know it's not real. But they'll be selling it like, that'll never happen. That's how I felt. Like it was condescending to me.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was my take on it.
Well, those are the same people that got upset because Wonder Woman her costume wasn't red, white, and blue.
What?
So what? Yes. The people that were upset because Wonder Woman's costume was not red, white, and blue.
Oh my God.
So they were making all this noise because her costume was not red, white, and blue.
So yeah, so we have all these movies coming up. I know we were going to discuss certain things about movies because you like movies, a lot of movies, right?
Yes.
Like, what do you think about Shape of Water?
Too wet.
Well, I said joking around because we recently had the Oscars, and and there were some movies there that won prizes.
Right.
And you know what? Those Oscar awards are for movies that people don't watch.
Well, remember the people that award the Oscars is a limited committee that get sent little snippets of movies. They watch the movie and then they vote on those movies. I did watch the Oscars, which I normally don't. but I did this time, and I gotta say that one of the nominees for best music, I think it is, or original music, was for The Showman, The Greatest Showman.
Okay.
It was a song by Kayla Peel, I think her name is.
Okay.
This Is Me, I think it's called. Beautiful song. And the way they did it during the Oscars was gorgeous. You know, big, loud, with a chorus behind her.
Okay.
And her, and I fell in love with this song. So I can't wait to see this movie, because this is supposed to be, you know, the song is from that movie. Stars Hugh Jackman, Zac Efron, the skinny girl, what's her name? Zendaya.
Oh, okay.
So I'm looking.
Zoe Zendaya. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm looking to see when it comes out how it is.
But this is what I'm saying. Some of these movies are movies that they don't. No one's like, oh, I can't wait to see that movie in the movie theater. Right. Everyone's now talking about this. A lot of young people are talking about, you know, the MCU movies, the Marvel movies.
And I can't wait for them to actually win something, because it gives them a little bit more credit. These movies are making the money. These movies are what's keeping Hollywood in the red. Yep. Or in the black. So I don't understand why these movies aren't being thought of consideration. Yeah. You're talking about $1 billion.
Somebody liked it. Somebody liked it.
For 1 week of Black Panther, it made $67 million. It made more in that 1 week than all those other movies combined that were nominated. Yep. So how do you not put that into consideration? Yep. It makes money. That's what you're there for, to tell a story and to make money. And here's a movie that did that, and it's not going to win anything. It's not even getting nominated. Yeah.
So, and now, any movies you know that are coming up that you'd like to see?
Coming up in April 24th, I believe, is Avengers: Infinity War. Okay. Which is going to be the big throwdown. That's going to be it, boys and girls. That's the meat and potatoes that you've been waiting for all these years. That's going to throw down then. And then in July is Ant-Man and Wasp 2. That one's going to come up, and that one should be definitely a good one, because, you know, Ant-Man has Scott. What's his name? No, not Scott.
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly. Yes. And Michael Cera, which is Michael Cera, is that right? Am I saying his name right?
I'm not sure.
Sorry. I say his name wrong.
But now you've noticed, you know, what are the movies for the summer? I haven't heard anything about the movies that are...
Well, because no one wants to compete with the Avengers movies, so you haven't heard a lot of stuff. True. They'll come out as they get closer to it.
Now let's talk about. Now, I know we're talking about movies. Let's talk about movie theaters. Okay. Now, you were mentioning earlier about, you know, how you like picking a movie theater that you already have your seat assigned. Yes. Me too. I kind of like it, but I don't like it. Why not? I have friends that like to jump around in the movie theater place to get more bang for their buck. You gotta figure what's important to you. So, well, but when I do want to see a specific movie, yeah, I have done the thing of going to you know, a movie theater that has reclinable chairs, that has the food served at your seat, which I like that. The Beast in the Bistros. They all have different names. That's one of the names of one of the companies. But yeah, I like going to those places because they're very comfortable to go to and enjoy the movie, and it feels like you're at home. Yeah. So you know, and then the other day I went to one of those movies. When I went to see Black Panther, I saw it 2 times, and I went to one theater that was just a regular theater, and it felt weird. Yeah, because you felt like you were sitting in that chair at home. Like, no, what? Yeah, not at home, but like a dinner table. Yeah. No. I meant in the sense that it was a regular movie theater. It wasn't a fancy one, and it wasn't right. And then I went to see it again at another theater that had special sound, and the chairs vibrated, and nice. And it was, you know, and it was an experience for those movies. But again, if I'm watching a sappy romantic movie, I don't know how much a vibrating chair is going to do me any good. Yeah. It's not going to work for me. So, I like that our experience has changed to go to the movies. It's gotten a little bit much more fun, you know, because they're competing against a lot. Yes. They're competing against the internet. They're competing against, you know, some, Netflix.
Mm-hmm.
So let's just wrapping up this segment.
Yes.
What movies do you want to? No, actually no. Yeah, what movies? What movies do you think will be an impact this summer?
The Avengers movie.
Avengers movie.
That's gonna be the one that you're gonna go against.
Have you heard about that thing that they talk about Thanos now? How he's different color. In the preview he was blue, and now in the previews now they show him
he's purple.
Peach,
he's always been purple.
Peach purpley.
He's always been purple.
I know, but in the ones now he looks peach purpley. I even saw a meme.
Well, it's because he's out in the sun. I don't know.
He's out in the sun.
Got a tan.
And then I read an article too how a CG villain doesn't work.
It doesn't work for some people. It works for others.
Yeah.
And all that matters is the end of the bottom line, dollar bill.
Yeah. Because I think it worked out on Planet of the Apes.
Oh, big time. That's from the 60s?
No, I meant the current ones.
Oh,
where they were all CG. And it worked to the movie.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, this is In the Bleachers.
Alright, I'm Drew.
And this is Lou.
Alright.
We'll be right back for segment 3. We might be sitting down. You might hear something different in this one. Ooh, let's find out.
Later.
24/7 Miami Radio.
Welcome back. Here we are on our third segment. I know you guys are following at home because I know you are. As you can see, the background noise has changed a little bit over here. We're at a local owl. Yeah, a local owl spot. Just to not give the name out, until the check clears that we're in here. There you go. So we're at one of those local spots, and we're gonna talk NFL right now.
Okay, that's the no fun league?
The no fun league.
Okay, let's talk about that.
Okay, first off, I just noticed right now, a few minutes ago, or seconds ago, that I didn't even know Kirk Cousins went to the Vikings. That's how I've been detached away from the NFL.
Here's what happened. The Skins didn't keep him, they let him go. They traded and got Smith from Kansas City. And they let Kirk Cousins go. Kirk Cousins had 2 teams in mind. I believe he had Giants. I believe he had Minnesota in mind.
Why Giants? I thought Jets would be in the mix.
Just wanted to be in the mix. He didn't want Baltimore. So he ended up signing with Minnesota.
Okay.
Which pushed out Bridgewater. Bridgewater signed with the Jets for a year.
Oh, really?
And then the Jets did a four trade for Colts number 3 pick for this year's draft. So the Jets are looking to get their man this year.
Okay, so now they have a quarterback.
They have a quarterback in Bridgewater, but they're looking to get another one.
Okay, yeah, actually, yeah. I mean Bridgewater's really good. But
he came up with injury, I think, last year.
Huh?
Remember, he came up with injury.
Yeah, I know, that's the thing, but that's what I'm saying. It's like he's injury prone, isn't he? He's been out for a while for various injuries, right?
Yeah.
So if you're a Jet fan, you're like,
well, it's also how
and you are a Jet fan.
Yes, but it's also how bad your O-line is too. If you got a bad O-line, then you're gonna have problems.
Okay, I know. I always joke around with my Jet fan friends that it's the preseason is actually their Super Bowl. Because when the season starts, it just goes downhill.
Basically.
How do you feel?
I want them to make smart moves, but I feel that they're making moves. So if they're trying, I can live with that. I can live with the trying. Because you know what? It's not perfect.
Yeah, but every year you're trying. I'll be honest with you. I want to see the Jets win a Super Bowl. Not against the Giants. Not against the Giants. Wait, hold on a minute. But at least I want to see them, the Canyon of Heroes, a parade, and Namath comes out of nowhere just to talk to something and hug somebody and do something inappropriate.
I want to get you.
But I really do. I do want to see the Jet fans, who to me, because I'm a Met fan, they're like my brother team. Because most of my friends are Met fans and Jet fans, and we're suffering. We suffer on the baseball side. We're suffering on the football, and then they suffer on the football side. So I want to see actually something good going on there. Oh wow! I just saw some breaking news. Tyronn Lue leaving the Cavs due to health concerns, including chest pain, coughing up blood. So that's some news that's going on right now. We just got. from our news desk.
Got some kind of infection or something.
Yeah. So, well, again, so he'll be sitting down for the Cavs. That's the NBA. And okay, so you feel good about the Jets coming up then?
I'm sorry, what did you say? She took my glass.
So you feel good about the Jets then?
I think they're giving it a try, and I'm hoping that it pays out for them. Granted, your first guy coming in is not going to be your starter unless he's that good. So she'll talk about a year or so away at least, unless injury comes in. But you're talking about a guy that you get the house for. He better be good.
Yeah, that's true. Now, what else is going on in the NFL? What are the moves? I mean, I'm seeing stuff here about DeMarco Murray.
He's supposed to come visit the Dolphins today. I would.
The day of this recording is on a Monday, on the 19th.
The Monday, yeah. So he's supposed to go visit them. Thank you.
Look at you're hearing the food getting served live.
So he's supposed to visit the Dolphins today.
Okay.
Why do you have a bowl? Why do you have a bowl?
Oh yeah.
So we'll see what happens with that. If he signs the Dolphins, sorry. If he signs the Dolphins, then that could be interesting for AFC East. He's good.
Okay, now talking Dolphins wise. Okay, you're running back now. You let a good one go to Philadelphia and won a ring. And who else did let go also? The running back that let go too.
Oh, the receivers.
Yeah. No. Oh yeah, the receivers. So, man, how far back are the Dolphins from where they were at the end of the season to where they are now?
Well, it all started with losing a quarterback. That's what happened.
And if you're gonna draft a quarterback on the
Probably.
You have to. You have to. No matter how good Penny
Matt Moore's gone. He did.
No matter how good Penny Plays. Stupid.
Matt Moore's gone.
Matt Moore's gone. So no matter how good Tannehill is. Alright, so what are the moves in the NFL that you see out there going on?
Right now it's kind of quiet. Tom Michael's finished it long ago. And the draft is in the next month, so it should be finishing at that point.
Alright, and how about Terrell Pryor?
Oh, I don't know, but I do know Tyron. Okay.
Alright, we'll cut that out.
I know Tyrod went to Cleveland.
Oh yeah, Tyrod Taylor.
He's trying to make some moves there.
Yeah, Cleveland made some moves. Will this be the year that they win 2 games again?
2 games? Yeah. They'll win 2 games.
Will this be the year they win 2 games?
Yes. They'll win 2 games.
So
we'll do pretty decent this year.
Yeah.
If he can stay healthy, we'll do pretty decent.
Okay. So, okay, and well, again, I know it's a downtime for the NFL. They have the combines recently passed, you know, and we have the draft coming very soon. So we'll get more information on that stuff as it gets closer to it. So again, we'll enjoy this meal for a second here, and then we'll be back for our 4th and final segment there. Whoa.
Awesome.
And you're listening to In the Bleachers.
That was Drew and Lou.
Yeah. And by the way, visit our Facebook page. It's called In the Bleachers, where you can watch. Like, you know what I'm doing? I'm sidetracked here. I've been posting Instagram stuff, Twitter stuff of news stories, sports stories, even funny, weird stuff I find out there. I just repost it on the page. So I think it's something interesting. So yeah, you can check that out on Facebook. And yeah, here we are. See you guys later. We'll be right back for segment 4. Because I know you're writing it down.
24/7 Miami Radio.
This is Kevin Conroy, the voice of Batman, and you're on 24/7 Miami.
Welcome back to In the Bleachers. This is Lou.
And there's Drew.
I almost said Drew, by the way. You know that?
I almost said Drew, by the way.
That's even funny. So yeah, listen to In the Bleachers now. Again, we're in segment 4. I know you're writing it down at home. We're still in our location. We have a lot of owls. So not giving any names until the check clears.
And Hooters.
So yeah, let's do a recap of what we have so far in this episode. We have this will be our second episode.
Yeah.
On the road, in bars and everything. Location.
Yeah.
Location. And yeah, we talked about, of course,
Madness.
the madness going on here in March.
Another madness.
And you know the crazy wild teams that are making it in there.
Yeah. The ones who are not.
Movies. You know what movies we forgot to mention?
What
On
movie?
Solo.
You know why I don't think they're promoting it a lot?
Why?
Because Avengers was coming out first.
Well,
So you don't want to compete with yourself.
yeah.
So once Avengers comes and goes, you'll see a lot more promotions for Solo.
You think now it'll be all Avengers stuff promotion?
I think it's all Avengers right now. Solo when it gets installed in April.
Anyway, what are other movie studios movies? What movies are they making?
They make other movies?
Does that exist? What a crazy question.
I couldn't even tell you.
So yeah, that's what's going on in the movies, and also we also talk about NFL, how that's going.
Thank you.
Gonna get a team. Yeah,
What?
I'm not gonna change it. As you can hear, we're doing transactions here and everything.
What? You asked for a number? What? What did you say?
So yeah, and then again, we talked about the NFL, different teams, different moves they're all making. The Colts Jets trade, which
Yes.
is very interesting. Good.
Very, because they're putting the whole house out there for that.
So I mean, like I said, you got to be proud of that if you're a Jet fan. As a Giant fan, I'm still concerned about where are we going to go when you're a future quarterback who doesn't know how to help lead on defense.
What pick you guys have?
2, isn't it?
You're 2? You're the quarterback. I
They should.
guarantee you.
They should. They should. So, yeah. NBA. We haven't even touched much on NBA, which it'll be getting hot in a few weeks.
Right.
I mean,
The Heat are in 8th place, I believe.
good. And which we kind of predicted. Remember when we broke down that in the last episode, where every team would be, where every team would fall.
Right.
So, my Knicks aren't doing anything, so I don't know when.
Next year.
I mean, just keep on losing. Really, I just want them to keep on losing, so maybe they can get a better draft choice. Or they need some help. And there's a lot of help that we can see is happening. That might be coming out in the next draft. So,
Jesus.
yeah, they need a new owner. Yeah, I said it. New owner.
I agree.
I agree. So yeah, yeah.
Okay, what was that? What was that?
Oh, what? So that, you know, and also we have well, Seattle's cleaning house, which is a weird thing in NFL.
Well, they're just getting the old blood, get some new blood in.
It's a dangerous mix. It's now the time.
There's always that leeway in between when it takes effect. But
Yeah, I mean, I think it's now the time of the rise of. I guess now it's the rise of the 49ers coming back. They're making some moves.
yeah, but I think they should, by the time, get Kaepernick back.
They should get Kaepernick back.
I think Kaepernick is a better quarterback than some that are playing right now. I think he'd be better. And then some of the ones you got are not. They don't seem to agree with me.
Garoppolo's good.
Garoppolo's good in the system.
In the what?
In the system he was in, he was good.
Oh, well, yeah. Belichick, you mean?
Hit the road.
You mean with Belichick?
Yep.
Everyone's good in that system. What are you talking about?
Exactly. Hit the road.
Everyone's good in that system. So yeah, what you say? Enjoying the music here, as you know, as we're on location. Who knows where we'll be next episode? So it's pretty good. So, well, you know what? Now there's one thing I like to do is what's coming up for the future. We still have NCAA going on. What else we got in sports going on?
Alright, you heard it here first. The Woods is back. Tiger Woods is back.
Yes.
Tiger Woods is back. The Masters coming up in April. He may not win it, but he's going to do very well.
All right.
Sorry, I love this song.
So this song is not appropriate for what we're talking about, Tiger Woods. Come back, Tiger Woods. We want you back. See what's going on.
I think he's been doing a lot better lately and less the last tournament he placed 5th, and you can see the energy back in his face, you know?
Yeah, and I heard that he's much more skinnier. He's not as bulky as he got before that.
It could be that. It could be a part of it, but I think his back is feeling a lot better. Watch out for him.
All right, so we have that going on, and we're going to have soon the NHL playoffs going to be starting very soon also. So, you know, there's a lot of things coming up in sports that we can also keep an eye on.
Oh, yeah.
Movie-wise, of course, we're talking about the movies that are coming up very soon, you know, that we all want to watch.
Oh, of course.
What was that?
I said, of course, the movie's coming out. Today is the World Women's Curling Championship on NBCSN, so I had a fun watching curling during the Olympics.
Wait, you liked curling, didn't you?
I love curling. It was great.
Hold on, explain curling.
Basically, it's like shuffleboard with ice.
What's shuffleboard?
Shuffleboard is when you're on the ship and you're pushing boards. It's basically a big pool stick shoveling a little duck down, but the duck's made of concrete. It's on ice, and it's only stones that are made from one location in the world. There are different weights, and you got to push them down to knock your opponent out of the rings.
Why are there two people? Why are they sweeping and all that stuff?
Because they can make it move a different direction.
Okay.
So they can make it so it angles so it hits your piece out and it stays in. Or they can make an angle so it hits outward. It does all things with that. Or they can even go faster.
All right. Well, I guess it's a sport. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
So I guess it is a sport. Somewhere cold.
Somewhere cold.
Now, you know, I want to mention this stuff too. I was watching the Winter Olympics, which we just passed by. I want to mention, I had heard how in Korea they were going to use some of the facilities left after the Olympics to bring other countries that don't have any winter sports where they can train. Which is a good idea because, you know, I mean, we saw Jamaica in there. Now, I want to see more South American. I saw Ecuador in there and I saw Colombia in there. But the only reason why they were in there was because the athletes that were from those countries live in a European country and have a place where to train. So, but I would love to see athletes from other countries that are not the traditional Norway, Sweden, you know, Germany, U.S. I want to have some other countries in there, you know, to make it interesting. So, again, that's my take on that. So.
I think it'll be alright. They'll do it. Right now they're doing the Paralympic Games, which should be ending soon. We'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Oh, and baseball, again, we're still in spring training going on.
2 weeks away.
We're 2 weeks away from the start of the season.
Yep.
I don't know. I saw recently a commercial for the Marlins.
They've been playing decent, but that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I saw a commercial for the Marlins. This is how bad it is. And it's not because this year. They don't show a picture of a player. They show a silhouette of a player wearing the jersey and the colors in the background. And they don't even show a single face of a particular player that's on the Marlins. They just show a guy wearing with a bat and wearing the jersey, wearing the hat.
They don't know who's going to be there.
They don't know who's going to be there. And then the whole commercial is, you know, come watch the Marlins face the Brewers, the Red Sox, the Mets, and I forgot some other team. It's like, wait a minute, are you selling to watch the Marlins or are you selling to watch the other team? That's not good.
Yes.
That's not good. That's not good.
That's what you get.
That's what they get.
You don't get upset.
Well, again, I'm a Met fan, and I appreciate that nice, beautiful stadium that we have there in Little Havana because it's a nice place where I can watch my team play when they come into town.
You never know.
And yeah, and I also heard too that Ichiro went back to Seattle.
Who?
Ichiro Suzuki.
Oh, Ichiro.
Yeah, and then the other day they had a game in spring training with the Mets versus Yankees. Guess who was playing? Name the two players.
Would it be Stanton?
No.
No?
No. It was Mets versus Yankees.
The Judge?
Ready?
Yes, go.
One, Tim Tebow was playing.
Hey, he's pretty good, I think.
But he got sent to minors. But he played, and Russell Wilson.
Oh,
the quarterback of the Seahawks.
Why not?
I think that the Russell Wilson thing, he's not going to be playing in Major League Baseball. You're taking away a spot from a young player that's trying to make it.
Hey, he's got a career afterwards. You got to do that. You got to give him a chance.
Yeah, but I mean, it was good for the theater factor of having these two players there to watch.
That's all it is.
But really,
that's all it is. You get a bigger contract than playing for the Seahawks. Don't worry.
So alarms going off everywhere. So yeah, this is, I guess that's the cue.
That's our cue.
That's our cue. Thank you for listening. This is segment 4. My name is Lou.
And I'm Drew. Thank you, boys and girls, for chiming in to us today.
But you know, what's your Instagram so people can follow you?
My Instagram?
Oh no, Instagram, Twitter.
Twitter is Drew DRU.DAWK.
Okay, here you go. You
so
can
please,
follow
throw me a line. Say hi.
Yeah, and you know, any comments that you have about the show?
Any questions, comments, please, by all means.
Comments and concerns.
I'm more than happy to shout back at you.
Or delete you. That's what I do.
Or block you, whatever.
I'm more than happy to block you.
Yeah, I had to block that guy from Trump the other day. So.
Oh.
Yeah, I went there.
All right, thanks for listening. This is In the Bleachers. We'll catch you guys next time.
Take care, everybody. Peace out.
24/7 Miami Radio.